Welcome to the finals of the Amateur 2v2 League Season 2, Qualifier 2. These guys are trying to qualify for the main event, which will have a $250 prize pool. Not bad for those learning the game. In the blue color, we have got Zombie, and in the teal, we've got his buddy Stone Cold Killer. Together, they are the Trash Players.exe. Playing as Atriox and Serena on the other side. You guys know him, you guys love him. They are Psyangel as well as Dark Angel. Together they are Psyangel, and they're playing as Yap Yap and Jerome. Pretty suitable for this map, methinks. Both teams are gonna get one of the 4 mini bases. That's all pretty normal stuff. It's very difficult to have everyone do everything, especially to double up. And in between the games, actually, something that happened is a biddies got dropped by Soft Pledge Vibes, so quickly wanted to say thanks for that. And also shout out to our website subscribers, especially who allow us to host these kind of tournaments. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to keep up and running. Currently, the website subscribers essentially pay for the website's upkeep and maintenance, as well as our daily videos, considering our editing costs and everything. So huge shout out to you guys. Make sure to collect your perks if you haven't already, and if any other viewers want to join in on that, there's a link in the YouTube description or the Twitch about section. First month is half off. Now on to the actual game commentary. We've got Power Nodes getting taken over by actually only Team Blue, which is very nice for them. Cryo Trooper starting to be made out of 2 barracks. Would always recommend to have a sniper or 2, but it's very easy to switch that in, so no worries. Oi! Marines are eating the mine. That hurts. What about Zombie though? Getting the Atriox chosen out. And the 2 choppers just getting kind of annoyed by that Sentinel. It is what it is. They do prefer vehicles. Boom, it's a fight. Everybody's now debuffed. Lower attack, lower armor. So it's really good to combine this with Jerome. We will buff up your troops, and then the fart wagon's gases also buff up the grunts. It's actually amazing. So they're double buffed up right now. If you get EMP on them with this combo, oh boy, you're gonna do some damage. Highly recommend this mix for team games. Only trouble is it's slow. I love a death ball though. Alright, chosen with the brute. It's really terrible. You have to upgrade that. Nothing more important than to upgrade the chosen. I guess to upgrade Johnson is equally important. These 2 heroes. Honor Guard as well. Pretty useless without upgrades. The others can kind of manage. Of course, Forchog. Also, you don't want to run around without the ammo around. Okay, basically half the heroes you want to upgrade. That was a very bad example of me to make. Whoops. Anyways, good number of Cryo Troopers. Can they directly fight this though? All those inspired units? Mines aren't gonna detonate anything. Oh, I had to say that. Yeah, actually, you know what? All these snipers are making short work of the Cryo Troopers. They're even running over the remaining mines, so there's that. Jerome's gonna pick them off one by one, and... Oh, what is this? Chosen trying to go into the main. There is only one Brute. If that was more of them, I would say fine. But this is not particularly impressive. The heavy guns are making short work of all that. The snipers are coming home. And there's essentially no way that the Chosen can do any meaningful damage here. The heal's coming down. Must be coming from Dark Angel. Wagon goes down, but so will the Chosen. Not before he does some damage though, but that was expensive. He says clutch. Not sure we were supposed to see that, but he's sure happy with himself. Psyangel. No, it was a good defense. It's well deserved. We've also got his Expo coming up. Probably stuck in tier 1 for a while. Dark Angel needs to click the button to go tier 2. That's a really good amount of snipers. They can pretty much push through anything they want. Trash players had to wait a long time for this to happen, as well as... Well, Psyangel actually had an even longer break, so there's that. Let's see about that tier 2 coming along. It's happening for Zombie. And then for Stone Cold Killer, it's a little bit further away, I'm afraid. Spent so much resources on all these cryo boys. They didn't get to put anything on ice. All they got to do was cry. Hey, these actually... That's still pretty low health there for that extractor. Alright, Atriox is chosen. Coming back out. I don't know, man. Zombie's looking in serious trouble. This is going down. And with these dropped-in units, Team Red's potential for base pushes has only increased. Probably don't attack the Serena player. That's overall good advice. Choke them out on the map, but don't bother their home base. It's not gonna happen. This is also a little over-ambitious in my opinion. So what I'd like them to do is to just attack Zombie, who's currently got no base shield. Sure, he's got an Atriox is chosen. That's spooky, but Jerome can handle that. Especially if it's fart debuffed. It's gonna take a while for Jerome to get here. And meanwhile, this victory turret will be able to do quite a bit of damage. Zombie losing the mini base. Why is Dark Angel chilling back there? I don't quite get that one. Psylocke upgrading the Expo as opposed to the home base for tier 2 here. And he's double pumping out the goblins, which is good. Probably worth it to not go out there until you have that sorted. Oh my god, he's gonna walk over it. Oh, what? I am tired. That was the same team. Well, that goes in the cringe compilation. God, okay, I've been going for almost 7 hours, to be fair. Still cringe. I'm cringing so hard right now. Well, that just happened anyways. Still not looking good for Team Blue. They're trying to put something together, but the armies are tiny, measly. What are they gonna do? Zombie could go tier 3, I suppose, and get Rifled Barrel in the shows, and that would be a play. But then there's all this. What do you do? Yeah, he's slowing them down pretty good. The Kodiak's spinning out the infantry. Oh god, Twitch chat just caught up to the cringe. Well, I hope you guys are entertained at least. I'm still cringing at that. You know, in 10 years I'll be like, oh, I'm doing so well with everything. And then I'll remember that moment. That happens every time I feel good about something. Shield generator coming back up. That's just a marauder, dude. Why are we making marauders? Guess it must have been started just before. Just before tier 3. I like the addition of the shroud. Maybe one more would be useful because I assume there will be anti-air. Not, there's no anti-air, but still you should get another just in case. Dark Angel is really rich. He hasn't made any units. Yapia player's gonna do the drop. We've got a Grunt Dome. Are we just gonna attack the base, or are we taking down those Kodiaks actually? Okay, looks like that is happening, but this victory turret is freezing over. Just gonna target down the main. Okay, everybody gets. Everybody chill. Yeah, guys, the reverse sweep was so amazing in the other series, and it looks like Team Blue is gonna give up. Psyangel confidently takes game 1 in this best of 7. Great start. The blue color we have got Zombie. Teal color is Stone Cold Killer. And together they're the trash players. Then on the other side, we've got Psyangel in the red, as well as Dark Angel. Together, they're Psyangel playing as Trox and Johnny. Did I say what these guys are playing? Fabium and Johnny. Well, there you go. And what am I giggling about? Soft Pledged Vibes is just roasting me in the chat. I can't hold it back. Can't keep it in. Heaven knows I've tried. Anyway. I'll never wash that stain with the mines off of myself. Ever. I like the early raid camp on the mini base. I hate the early purchase in the middle. That is extremely risky by Stone Cold Killer, and if they rewatch this later, I'm sure they'll be able to do the math and, you know, kind of realize that this is 300 resources plus 150 plus 150, so 600 resources essentially that the other team can put into units, and that is difficult to stop. If all the garrisons are taken, then maybe you've got an argument for this. But it's still extra hard. So here's the thing. Dark Angel already has a barracks. Psylak is making jump back routes. Okay, everything's in order. The War Council is going to be the last building. And he's almost ready to make that chosen. So everything's okay in that sense. And they should be able to take this over by force. Just takes a little bit of unit pumping. It's all on Zombie, to be honest, see if he can hold this tide back. His Chosen is gonna be later. Sorry, his Pavium is gonna be later than the Chosen. So that definitely is troublesome, and here's the thing. This bunker can be afforded now by Team Red, but Team Blue will not be easily able to do that. Stone Cold Killer is essentially broke. Affording the bunker right now is a very tall order, and he's not going to be able to get a hero as well, whereas Dark Angel could do that if he really wanted to, but he instead upgraded. Oh no, that's not upgraded in the back actually. So yeah, he could have gotten a hero if he prepares that. You just gotta recycle the pad at the right time. Well, for now he can just pump snipers and maybe add some Hellbringers to this. Keep pumping the garrisons. This is gonna be lost. And that's a massive investment that didn't pay off. There is the hero, to be fair. That is not bad. But guess what? These guys can just get the hell out of dodge. Hit this. That's where all the good stuff is, right? I'm still cringing about the mind sinking one. Help! Send help! This garrison is in serious trouble. Look at those mines! Oh! That's a painful one. Snipers aren't really able to do much. And Pavium is kind of healing it up. It's bunkers versus bunkers. See who has the better one. This is gonna be very difficult to dislodge. Look at that drone. It's... How come nobody shoots the drone? Right? It's crazy. Well. Taking over this mini might not have been the best choice for Dark Angel. We should have just probably left that alone, as both sides would have been able to control this plot, but not the mini base itself. That's just not gonna happen. So the next play is Psylak is expanding. Dark Angel is expanding, and they do it exactly at the same time to sort of cover for each other. Knowing that this will be a massive distraction and the two heroes actually end up leaving, this is the time for those snipers to jump out of here, meet up with the Chosen in the bottom, and maybe get a pick off on one of the heroes at least. Could maybe do both. That'll be wild. I mean, there are an unreal amount of snipers here. What is that garrison? It's not going to reach there. That's actually a big problem. All these snipers... They can do whatever they want from here. Anyways, if Team Psyangel watches this, a little extra initiative here to put on more pressure, I think is very warranted, and it covers for this whole base building operation as well. Okay, the two heroes versus one is definitely going to work out great, but bear in mind, the Chosen is extremely mobile, and you can wiggle and wobble to dodge the shots of Pavium, who's shooting much lower shots than most other leaders. Bunker drop is ready for Dark Angel. Let's see him save that sniper. There it is. That's gonna cover for this now completely. Sure, the bunkers can shoot each other. Well, that's all good. Can the Chosen actually... Nah, he can't quite hit back. That's awkward. Shields are nice here, but that's all there is. Alright, Psylak is now in tier 2. You can upgrade that Chosen. Archangel is in tier 2 as well. He's got stuff on the mini base. And I'm sure soon he'll be pumping Mantis. Maybe even put some Kodiaks on the high ground, and that will clean up the bunkers, no problem. Where did the Chosen go? Huh? Oh. Right. Those engineers probably might want to heal up this garrison. No, they're not doing it. Zombie with the Expo. Stone Cold Killer Ditto. But they're a little bit behind in that. Like the timing worked out so much better for Dark Angel and Psyangel. So once again, they remain ahead. Surprised a little bit about this air pad. But I guess he's just opting for a quick tier 3 Dark Angel is. Not quite sure what's going on. I guess he does have the garage in the middle, so he's not in a rush to build more production buildings. We've got our first Mantis on the field. And Psyangel just makes a shield. So that will buy a lot of time here. Enough to have him build up some stuff. Garrison's getting taken down. And we've got another garage in the middle. Psyangel, go legs. Let's go. Unless he's saving up for another gen, which seems rather unnecessary. Okay, Chosen finally cleans up. Did I just hear Banshees? Just the one. So good that all this stuff has these distinct sounds that you can very clearly recognize. Even if I wasn't looking at the game, I could tell what unit's what. Nice EMP Mac blast. Not really. That did not help with this issue. Space might very well go down. The 4 Marauders not really an answer to what is happening here, and more Banshees coming in, the Kodiaks as well. Okay, the Mantis are a good answer to that, but if they're gonna get just Kodiak to death, then they remain in trouble. Oh, there's Kodiaks behind the Kodiaks. So this just keeps going. Snipers able to start shelling this. After all, the Kodiaks will be targeting all of those garrisons down, and then where do the heroes go from there? Even the turrets alone are already capable of out-damaging that heal. It really looks to me like Psyangel are controlling the game. Stone Cold Killer attempting to get Beacon Shield out for that Johnny, which is gonna be pretty important, mind you. Where did the snipers go? They're in the bunker. That makes sense. Aatrox is Chosen working on the vehicles, gets rid of a Locust. At this point, it's one thing you can do is have all the Kodiaks just target the base. Otherwise, it will shoot at all these random targets. You gotta watch out for that. Shield will come up in the back because the Kodiaks are shooting too many random shots at units. That's what they prefer to shoot. But if you force them on buildings, you take care of stuff pretty quick. Alright, the shield comes up, but it won't last long. Where did the heroes go? Okay, Pavium's coming around to try to save the base, but I don't think this is happening. Even with all the anti-air around, it's not about the Banshees. There's plenty of damage sources here after all. Beacon doing quite a bit of repairing. Kodiaks are shooting everything but the base. You guys, you can manually target them. Just Have to... Oh, hello. Mini superhero landing. I like that. Let this game continue. Let the Kodiaks keep shooting random things. I want to see more Colossus. I'm staying up for this. 2 stars on the Chosen. Got rifled barrel, so you can shoot across the map easy. Johnny goes down. I'd be shocked if these guys stay in the game now. And they're not gonna do it. Ugh, no Colossi for me. Damn. Zombie. Dark blue. I'm a zombie too by this point. Stone Cold Killer. Together. They're trash Players.exe. They're playing as Shippy and Izzy. On the other side, in the yellow, we have got Dark Angel. And in the red, this is Psylak. This team is called Psyangel. Playing as Colony and Anders. Yeah, it looks like the resources are roughly speaking going to go to Team Blue, at least on the sides, but they're gonna pay with this Marine for it. Overall, really good pickups. So Team Psyangel is going to have to work for their power a little bit harder. Which is technically fine. They've got the mini bases except this one. Stone Cold Killer. Stealing that one. Oh, Dark Angel with the second early generator. That is quite risky in team games. He might get doubled. We're seeing some very nice Jackrabbit micro as well on this. This reset is gonna get it down to like 80% health. Pretty good start there. Coming back later, he'll be able to do quite a bit of damage. I think that's great. I'm gonna turn on some follow cam real quick because I forgot to write down what the previous leaders were. So we're following Stone Cold Killer for a moment while I do that. So the other map was Mirage. Team Psyangel played Johnny and Trox. And Team Trash played... I love this name, by the way. God, what did they play? It was Pavium and Johnny. Okay. Have to record these things because the players actually cannot repeat their leaders, even on a team level. So if your teammate played Cutter, you yourself cannot play Cutter again. There was some good wiggling in there. Careful. What? That last one worked, but what happened with the first two? Was that a premature detonation? That did nothing. That's what she said. Anyway. Terranode's getting taken over. We've got the Capitano in this spot, sitting on his throne. Should be fairly easy to take back that back mini, but doesn't end up being that way this time. Jackrabbit's getting quite a bit done. These two players have to work together. I think the double generator might have been a mistake, because right now Psylak is kind of on his lonesome, and it's getting kind of hard doubled. The Marines are finally coming around to help, and that actually changes the dynamic quite a bit. Jackrabbit is starting to repair themselves. Come on, Grunts, you gotta do something. And they're just gonna run off. Yeah, the Hellbringer's cleaning up Jackrabbit Hellbringer, one of the most underappreciated aspects of UNSC. You really have to respect that. And recently we're kind of seeing a rise in the pro level as well when it comes to Warthog Warthog Hellbringer. It's actually really potent because it deals with infantry so well. It can kind of go okay against other scout builds. Not ideal, but you know, it's a good start. You could always ease up on the Hellbringers and just cancel your barracks. Anywho, what's this? Dark Angel working on the Warthogs. It's gonna be triple. If I recall, he's Anders actually. Huh. He's also gonna get grenades, so we're going a bit of everything. Those Warthogs are gonna be essential to save Psyangel base. He's gonna have 3 turrets momentarily though, so that's gonna buy him a lot of time. Man's gonna have to save himself against all these ghosts, however, but the Marines are coming in with their grenades. They should be able to wipe this out. If Zombie doesn't react, he's gonna lose everything for 1 mini base. That's not really something you wanna do. Okay, the ghosts are gonna try to ram the Warthogs, but they are pretty resistant to that. You really need the numerical superiority, and I think the Marine count says, nope, you're not gonna do that right now. And all the ghosts are toast, dude. Only a handful are left, and now Dark Angel will be able to come back here to help Psyangel, who's by the way fairly comfortable himself. Is he going tier 2? No. No. He's upgrading all his pads, which is going to delay the tier 2 a lot. Hunter Capitano has been chilling out here for far too long, and I guess Team Red, sorry, is going to get punished quite a bit. 3 turrets, however, to save the day. The drop turret that makes it 4. That is a good Mac Blast, but is that actually going to get rid of the gen? It looks like yes. The garage, maybe not. Oh no. Hellbringers are trying to run. That one you're not gonna run. Might as well have suicided into the garage. It's better than not doing any damage and still losing your units. It's something that everybody struggles with, even at the very top level. You try to save your stuff because it feels good, but actually the suicide would have been better. So this is, I think, something that all RTS players can improve on. Certainly myself as well. I'm one to talk, I do this all the time. But you get the idea. You need a split-second decision here to decide, yeah, I'm just gonna lose everything. Those are fast units, they're gonna run me down. What do? I get what value I can out of my already dead stuff. Anyway, Psyangel cleans up. They've got the Hunter Capitano still in the garrison. It's got a star, so this is definitely a salvageable game. They've killed so many ghosts. They've killed all those Hellbringers and Jackrabbits, and they haven't lost any actual buildings besides the mini bases in the back. Well, I guess these were lost, but that's kind of acceptable. Dark Angel calming down a bit now that he realized that he needs to rebuy all the minis. Power Extractor coming up. I'm gonna say Psyangel probably wants a shield here. He doesn't want to get that Mac Blast trick done to him, I think. Especially with this Expo coming up. I guess the Expo is more important to defend for the moment. I seriously doubt there's gonna be a big attack coming his way. What's all this? It's nothing that impressive. Like, the Warthog army can handle this, I think. They're a little small right this moment, so maybe they don't want to engage into the Hunter. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. They don't want to engage into that Hunter. Taking down the elites is high value though, and getting some free grunts on top. Very nice. And there's this mini base. These guys will take forever to reach it. Oh, the Hogs are a good counter to Hogs, of course. What is Stone Cold Kill again? Isabel? Of course. Mac Blast. What else would it be? Spartan is working on the mini. That chain gun Alice is... well, I'm a big simp for that one. She can do anything. Yeah, good job with these hogs. Like, getting the revenge on these mini bases, especially these upgraded pads, that's huge value right there. Hogs have essentially paid for themselves now. More than. But they're gonna get trapped, so best they can do now is get some kills. From both sides, they're gonna be surrounded. Here come the ghosts. Oh well. Oh, the drop turret. I don't know about this. That might not pay. Where? I'm sorry, what got Mac blasted just now? I heard it, but... Oh, probably this. Okay. Well, the Warthogs will clean this up, but maybe the kills can be secured. Psylak. Oh, it's gone. It's all gone. It's just health damage. Stone Cold Killer can always repair this if he just gets a Nightingale out. Needs an air pad first. Maybe here? Exactly. Damn, I'm good. Goes in the next cringe compilation. The previous cabinet is already full, so... Yeah, we keep physical copies of these VHS tapes. Hey, what is that? I know that sound. Oh boy, Dark Angel is getting going. The main. There's nothing to defend. Oh my god, this is gonna be devastating. Dark Angel is getting started on it. Dude, there's nothing here. Get the foundry. And its defense is completely defenseless. Team Blue has stopped in their tracks. They can't do anything about it. We have Gauss Hogs on the field. I love Gauss Hogs. But come on, what are they gonna do about this? Wolverines, Reavers, that's the only thing that matters right now. And Team Blue can't get it done. They can't do it. This Retriever Sentinel is cosplaying a jigsaw puzzle. It takes down at least one Marauder. The Reavers, easy pickings, really. Just fight it directly, it's cool. Hell, I think he's gonna kill the entire army. If the Warthogs get sent, well, they're in for a tough ride as well. Where is Psylak, by the way? Looks like they've taken down Ninja Expo. And yeah, Psylak seems to have the resources for the big drop. Not to say that he's necessarily gonna do it right now. He doesn't quite have the pop space. But that can be fixed easily enough. Dark Angel's waiting for the shields to come back. I kinda think he should have been more aggressive. But hey, he's done a good amount of damage already. It's a good start. Oh, the Gauss Hogs are gonna clean this up easy. Great drop turrets. Oh, that's great. That's such a good Vombo combo. Huh? We hit the wrong one, dude. Anyway, they're all gonna go down. It doesn't matter. This thing is something else. The Wolverines literally can't reach it. Because they have no range. And Psylak's coming in now. He's got his devastating host drop. Glassy Meme is the only thing that can stop this right now. And it won't be particularly good at it, because these units are like all veterans to level 1 and 2. They can take it. Stone Cold Killer is gonna face the brunt of this attack. He's even going to get taunted. Mech Blast is coming through. There's no engineer bubbles. But it seems like the units are just fine. Hits like a truck, but a small truck. Hunter Capitano going to shoot that Spartan, but the Wraith will be taken nonetheless, I think. still, it will go down. I mean, there's two-star hunters here. A Spartan can't take all this focus fire from a million skitterers. She will go down. It's crazy if she gets away. Oh my god. Psyangel doesn't have teleport, or what's going on here? He stripped the entire base here, by the way. He's gotten the Spartan out. He keeps doing this. This is his move. Second star has been achieved on the Capitano. This is going pretty well for Psyangel. He destroyed the base. And the main is down. Team Psyangel, with the commanding lead of 3-0, is taking this game as well. Just one more. Match point is the next game. Zombie. Trash players. Stone Cold Killer. What? It's an extractor first of all banished? Okay, this has got to be some weird business. On the other side, we've got Psyangel in the red as well as Dark Angel in the yellow. And we've got Psyangel. Yeah, Shippy and Forge. Got the Jen. I'm really curious where this is headed. Like an extra fast tech Yap Yap. But then Yap Yap does need a lot of power. Not this much. You normally go like heavy on those minis because you don't need to spend the supplies. I'm not particularly sure why you would go for Fire Extractor first as banished. There was an era of UNSC when Warthogs were really the thing, and you would go Generator first into a super fast tech. Well, Team Red is certainly going to take a more aggressive approach this time. No double gens, no nothing. Psyangel already has 2 mini bases working towards the third. That's what Psyangel, he's been, Dark Angel, he's been stolen on. Zombie is gonna attempt to proxy barracks, but oh, it's actually gonna be great. Wasn't that a barracks just a moment ago? Dark Angel once again attempting to greed through this. He's gonna need a turret right away. Okay, he scouts it, so he's going through with it despite everything. He's plopping down the insta turret. There's a barracks here, so he can start making Hellbringers to try and clean this up. The Jackrabbit and Hellbringer thing will once again be attempted by Team Blue. Can they put it off? Zombie is trying to make a hero at home, but well, that is not happening, as there's no way to amass that much power this early in the game. Yeah, there was still enough pickups, I think, from him. Now we've got a Flamer. Zombie will definitely outnumber Dark Angel, but Dark Angel can just keep making turrets at home. And maybe there's a universe where Psyangel also ends up helping. The cloaked grunts are actually going for the chopper. Not sure why he made a suicide grunt. Do you want to keep that alive? Double suicide grunts? What is going on? Does he know what Stone Cold Killer's base here? Actually, he's making so many upgrade harvesters. What is going on? Okay, guys, don't go generator first if you're just gonna upgrade your pads anyway. It makes no sense. Just get the pad upgrades first. Then you'll have the money to buy all the minis. If Yap Yap doesn't have money to buy minis, you know there's a problem with that. Zombie also, I think, preferred to make the Spartan, as I can see that star on the minimap. Now he's outnumbered, and he's probably going to lose this mini base. I think it's fair to say, because the garrison is taken over here. There's so many yellow Hellbringers. There's no way to keep this going. The Spartan needs to arrive here before the battle is decided one direction, and I seriously doubt that that's happening. The double generator has been enough as well. And the base is now getting upgraded. What's going on the other side? Psyangel kind of just chilling. The Sui is connecting with not quite the right targets. That was a chopper there. So he's gonna get pushed back for the moment. Choppers also have their shrapnel rounds upgrades, but while they are in such a low number, it's definitely worth not worrying about it. The mini base is destroyed, but the Spartan arrives. He's gonna clean up all this infantry. But then the Archangel is ready. He's got 2 turrets. He's tier 2. He can get a Spartan as well. And that will be more upgraded. He's Forge. He's gonna get a Forge then. A tier 2 Forge can more than manage it. Oh. Sorry. We've already got it. Well, if he can just keep his distance from the Spartan, it's all good. Looking good. The Archangel with the mini grab. Anvil round is ready to go, so that can thin out the infantry further. And yeah, that Spartan definitely has to run. It keeps taking damage as well from that Marine in the garrison, stripping the shields off completely. And setting it on a long cooldown back to regeneration. This Honor Guard is also out for Psyangel. Has enough power to upgrade this, and soon tier 2 as well, no doubt. There it is, the upgrade. Choppers have to keep their distance, but they have plenty of rams. Beam's gonna come down right here. And that's gonna wipe out the majority of the infantry. Going for the other choppers now. Oh my god, everything gets clumped up. And this Honor Guard should be able to clean house. Definitely still need to escape though, as there are just a little bit too many brutes. But maybe you can farm a little bit more XP before leaving. That's totally fine. Oh no, the mine! Yikes! He gets away. He's invisible. He is unseen. Oh, he's dead. Anyways, on the other side, Spartans arrived, and what was that? Psyangel? Did we just have a 10-second lag spike? He just cast it on his Honor Guard that was dead. Or he got Homer Grunt. I don't know which. Either way, the healing was not necessary. Spartan's going to steal Warthog. Drops in ODSTs and mines in an attempt to save this Spartan and the Warthog. Mines do detonate on the hogs. But the satchels are getting taken down very nicely, and Dark Angel's base is more than fine, pumping out hogs day and night. He's got an Expo coming up as well, taking out the ODSTs now. This is looking fantastic for Zombie. We're still in tier 1. Spartans absolutely surrounded. The Wartograms will be knocking it back down. And that's just too many units. Yep. Now, unless Stone Cold Killer can do something and actually turn the tide of this battle, Team Blue is in significant trouble. And we might be looking at a quick finish here in the grand finals. Sorry, normal finals. Oh, dude, the Forchog and the Warthogs are absolutely gonna bully this. I'm sorry. The Grunt Riders are just not good at this. The Choppers are a small threat, but not much of one. At least it's a good split against the Scatter Bomb. So we got away from that nicely. And the second base is coming up. Good cleanup, so maybe Psyangel can send some grunts to take over those. I think that's his drop as well coming in. Elite and Hunter will help a lot. Say hi to Steve, Chad, and the Unicorns. Oh, how come they're not fighting together? They could wipe this army out. Maybe they just want to hit more locations at the same time. There is a base here to take out, so actually, you know what, I approve. That was a good one. Taking out the mini at the same time. The honor guard can kind of handle himself anyway. Fair enough. Good choice. Oh, catching the Spartan again is huge. He actually misses the... Okay, maybe he didn't want to particularly take that out. But there's heavy metal now. And I don't think Diego can completely turn the tide. That was some good mine detonations though. Taking down 2 of these. Grunt Dome will help out a lot as well. So the hogs are gonna have to run away. At least lure these units out of there so they can actually get the kill. So from that kind of range you can definitely shoot, and the Grunt Dome is finally taken down. Ammo round Rance in the middle of this group. Immediately Diego is dead. The infantry is getting ignored. ODST drop is back up. Does Zombie have the resources? Does not look like it. Should have another slam ready to go on that Spartan shortly. That's actually pretty good, but he just doesn't have the supplies. His body isn't sending anything. Not that Stone Cold Killer has much. In fact, he's kind of getting bullied by Psyangel now. He's finally found his stride. Taking back the mini base is taking down this expo with Banshees, and now working on the next mini base. Dark Angel's just gonna run away. He's more than happy with this Warthog group. He's got an expo, is transitioning into tier 3 and air, so we all know the vultures are coming. I believe that's a Warthog upgrade that just finished up. Yes, it is. This boy has a star. That's how you know he's a hero. These guys are heroes too. Ah, poor zombie man. He's getting this base taken down again. It's, like I said before, Halo Wars 2 is such a sequential game. You gotta do certain things in the right order, and then you'll succeed. Miss a few beats, and you get punished. Speaking of beats, Dark Angel is about to deliver a huge beating with the big boomers. These tanks are nasty, dude. Because these absolutely demolish everything. Spartan might be able to steal it. Just barely. Must be such low health right now. Well, I'm sure it's worth the trade to try to take it down. Kill the Spartan along with it, so that it doesn't get to do it again. I like the Warthog defending the rest, and yeah, the Spartan goes down along with the vehicle. What is this? Oh, the Spirit is long-lasting, of course. But it's taking all the fires. Psylak can just hit later. That's fine. And that's gonna be it. The finals. It's over. Psyangel is taking the whole thing. 4-0. Absolutely demolishing today. Trash Players.exe, but I highly recommend Trash Players to watch this, as I think there's a lot to be learned from reviewing your own games and, you know, critically iterating on your gameplay. This is why we're running these tournaments, so that these guys come back stronger every single time and eventually end up in the big leagues. We'll see them there. We want to thank our MetaPlays website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. As we reach higher subscription goals, you are helping us cover more and more behind-the-scenes costs, such as video editing. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.